This video is going to be a complete A to Z guideline on how to find winning products and especially where to find them. We're going to cover TikTok research, Pinterest, AliExpress, ad spy, ad library, how to find winning products in real life, and also I'm going to share a very interesting trick with you how you can actually talk to suppliers to find out which products are currently working really well. This is going to be one of those videos where you have to pay a lot of attention. We're going to cover all the different steps how to find winning products, so it's going to be really important to watch the whole video and to actually apply all of these steps. This video is going to be extremely valuable. However, it's only one part of a 1-hour video. In the whole video, I'm talking about the criteria you actually have to follow to find a winning product, and also the mindset you have to have in place to find winning products consistently in the long term. If you want to have access to the full video, then schedule a free consultation session with me personally. We're gonna also cover all the products you have already found, and I'm gonna tell you if they're good or bad. So I'm gonna review all the products you literally have, and I'm gonna tell you which ones I like and why I like them, and which ones I don't like and why I don't like them. So schedule that, the link is below this video, and let's basically get started with all the strategies how you find winning products. Alright, so the first method I'm going to show you is TikTok research. So on my phone, you're basically going to see the TikTok Explore page, and everything is going to be in German. I don't think it's going to be a problem, but yeah. The first thing you do is you can scrape keywords. So for example, you can type in something like TikTok made me buy it. Okay? When you type that in, you're going to first see a lot of hashtags which are similar. So you're going to see something like TikTok made me buy it Amazon, TikTok made me buy it, TikTok made me buy it, like all of the similar ones. Then TikTok made me buy it addict, and all of those you can type in later, okay? However, if you would just look at these videos, you will already see a lot of products like that immediately. So just as an example, if you go to any random video like this, you're gonna start seeing products which could be potentially good for your dropshipping business. Also, you see the engagement on the TikTok videos and see how crazy they go, which also is a good sign, okay? So if you would scroll down here and just like go around searching like this, or just clicking on the hashtag itself, for example, immediately we can see like a pretty cool product, which are those like dog glasses. The creative is super good. The product is cheap and you can sell it for a decent amount of money, and immediately you understand if it's good or bad. Like the point of the product is really cool, and the wow effect is immediately there. Okay, so from a lot of angles this is already good, but I would, like, if I would be you, I would go through all the criteria I mentioned before if you would want to sell even that product. So for that, you just literally go around and see random products which you're gonna see like that. And also you're gonna see that most creatives are gonna be really good on TikTok because TikTok creators are just good in general. However, the next thing you can do is look at the related hashtags you're gonna see on the bottom. So for example, here you see hashtag Amazon finds. If you click on that, you're also gonna see a lot of things which are like a lot of products which are connected to dropshipping. If you would go on Amazon bestsellers, you would see the same. If you would go for Amazon must-haves, you'd also see like different ones. So it's really important to scroll around, see everything you possibly can, and that's a really good way to find good products. Also, here you almost have to, like, you almost eliminate the criteria of good creatives, because most videos on TikTok are gonna be good by default if they have this crazy engagement, okay? So keep that in mind. However, it's really important to validate those products later on. So you could go on to tools like Ad Spy or search on Facebook and AliExpress how much the product costs, how the competition is doing with it right now, if it works right now. And almost always you have to go through all the criteria again after you've found the product, okay? The next thing I want to show you is that there are a lot of channels out there which are specifically for products. They're basically product review channels. This is just like a random one, and it doesn't even contain good products, but this is just like the purpose of the example. So the whole channel is only about showing products, okay? And you're gonna find a lot of these channels whenever you just type in keywords and then keep searching for like products like that. So for example, if you would type in the keyword, and every time you see a product, you would go to the channel and see maybe they're constantly doing product reviews. In this case, you see they don't, but in a lot of the cases, you're gonna see that they actually are, okay? So yeah, that's also something you can always do. So that's how you do the product research on TikTok, and I've seen really good results on there, especially because you can at the same time search for influencers as well. Obviously, when you see so many products on TikTok constantly, it's gonna be much easier to select the best influencers you see at the same time, and you can even text them and basically get shout outs from them and good content, okay? So it's kind of doing two things at a time, and it's really helpful to do the same thing every time you do product research. So keep an eye out for influencers and other things as well. So the next method is gonna be doing product research on Instagram, okay? And that one is a very, very tricky one, and nobody really talks about this, nobody really does it. And I've actually been one of the first people to do that because me and a couple of friends of mine actually came up with that strategy. So this strategy needs a little bit of a backstory. And what I did when I started out, I basically started out with shoutouts. Instead of doing Facebook ads immediately, I did a bunch of shoutouts on a random niche pages, okay? So for example, if I would sell a travel product, I would go for a bunch of travel pages and text them and buy a shout out for $20. And make some sales through that. And when that worked, I bought another shout out from a bigger page. So I always started out smaller on 100,000 follower page. And then when it worked, I moved up and I moved up again. So if that second thing worked, I moved up again. And then I bought something from a 300K page and then 500K. And at some point 1 million, 2, 3, 4 million. And at some point it was starting to basically get really expensive. So obviously it was profitable because the product was good. However, I could only afford to test a huge page with 3 million followers if I was 100% sure that my product worked before. I would never go to a 3 million page from the get-go without even testing that product and knowing if it's good or bad, okay? And then when I thought about it, you can reverse engineer that. If you look at travel pages or whatever pages you see out there and see a shout out on a page with 10 million followers, you can be almost 100% sure that that's a winning product. Because those people who tested it, they tested it on smaller pages, it worked multiple times, and at some point they worked their way up to a huge page. Everybody does this, and one thing you have to be careful with is that the page is not gonna be basically fake followers, okay? So if you wanna make sure, you can even text the page and ask them, hey, how much do you charge for a shout out? And if they're gonna say $30, if it's a 3 million follower page, it's just fake followers. If it's gonna be a legit price where you pay a couple of $100s for that shout out, then it makes sense to actually try that product out. And if it fits all the other criteria again here, then you can be sure that it is a winning product in terms of proven concept. It works right now for sure for those guys, okay? So how you do it is you will basically go on Instagram, research a bunch of different pages and search for shout outs on them. Number one is don't get distracted by memes or by funny videos. It's really important, it's really easy to get distracted by everything you see instead of focusing on only paid posts, okay? So shout outs work like this. Basically, you can buy a shout out from any regular page and they're gonna promote you either in the story or on the page and give you a link in bio. Okay, so check all of that. If you see a link in bio which seems like a dropshipping store, then almost certain they just did a shout out. If you go through their stories and you see a swipe up thing, that's perfect. Or if you just see a post with a product, even better, then you're immediately gonna see how it does, okay? And here again, you can do the trick, which I told you earlier, basically buying twice. When you see immediately, okay, they've done the shout out 30 minutes ago, you buy now, and then you buy later again in 10 hours, and then you can easily see how that shout out did. You can also check the quality of the page and potentially even sell your own things on that page because you know that it worked for them if you see that they got a bunch of sales, okay? So that is the second way how you find products on Instagram. Now let's move over to Pinterest. All right, so the next method is gonna be Pinterest research. So first of all, obviously you have to go to Pinterest and then you're basically not even gonna have to type in anything. I, for example, get a lot of ads from dropshipping products. So as you can see here, that's for sure a dropshipping product That's like some kind of like was dog toothbrush or something. This some kind of ceramic repair kit. And you're basically going to see a lot of products immediately, okay? However, if you type in keywords, it gets even better. For example, if you type in dog, you're going to see only ads which are related to dogs or pets. And that's how Pinterest works. Basically here you're going to see this thing, and that's actually a product, like a product category, which is great because it's, again, mixed cars with dog together. It's this dog bed for cars. Here's another dog bed. You're going to see that as well. And yeah, this is some kind of hair thing for dogs. Basically, you're going to see a lot of ads here as well. Okay, so this is another one. Sometimes it mixes it up a little bit, so sometimes you're going to see like cat ads here. However, that's not a big deal, and it's really, really easy to scrape niches like that. What you have to understand here is you are scraping niches, and at the same time you already have one criteria gone. So if you do product research like this, every product you're going to see is probably going to be in a passionate niche, because if you typed in dog, you're going to see only dog products. And that's always the goal. You always want to eliminate some kind of factor. For example, on the Instagram one, it's the proven concept. Here, it's the passionate niche. And you're going to see a lot of those things throughout those, like all the methods. Okay? So 1, 2, or 3 criteria can be eliminated at once to make sure that it's the best quality product. So yeah, Pinterest is pretty straightforward, not much needed to explain here further. So yeah, that's basically it for Pinterest. So while we're at it, let me also show you the method of how to search products on Facebook. And this one's also great. Basically, one thing you can do is type in keywords like 50% off. And then you're going to see sponsored ads immediately. And also you're going to see ads which are not even sponsored, but basically come up because you typed in 50% off. Like those products you can theoretically also take. However, what I want to show you here is you just find a product wherever. It doesn't really matter how you find it. It just matters that you find it. And then you basically scroll down till you see page transparency. So how you do that is you click on see all and then scroll down, go to add library. This is probably not a dropshipping store. This is just like a branded thing because they were also verified on Facebook. However, it doesn't really matter. I want to show you something else. I don't want to show you the particular thing on the store. Right off the bat, if this would be a dropshipping store, which you could find easily on AdSpy, for example, then you can immediately spy on them and see what products works the best for them, what products they sell currently, because all the products which are listed here, they're running them right now. And you see here 14 ads, the more the better, the more that means that basically they're scaling it. And also if you leave a tab open with a dropshipping store where you see, okay, they have 16 ads on this product, and then you leave it open for like 2-3 days and check again, and then you're going to see, okay, they have 50 ads now. That means that they scaled, and that's always a good sign because they wouldn't scale if they wouldn't make money, okay? But what you can do is instead of going through the ads itself, you can actually type in keywords here as well. So you have to first select all ads and also go for all countries. And then you can actually go for all ads again and type in the keyword you want. So again, we're going to use dog, and then you're going to see all the things which are connected to the word dog. Here, this one, for example, could be a dropshipper. Again, they're also verified. However, the name indicates that it could be something like dropshipping. And yeah, here we actually see products which are probably dropshipping products, and you can also basically spy on them, see what's working best for them, and check how products are doing currently. And they also, again, like those products you find here for sure have a proven concept. You have to check if they're saturated, you have to check if they're in a passionate niche, but if you type in dog, obviously it's going to be. And yeah, that's a very easy way to research. Also keep in mind, if you have AdSpy, which is going to help you out massively, if you go to AdSpy, find products there, and then double check on the ad library, you can exactly see what's going on their store currently, which is also very beneficial. Okay. All right. So the next way how you can do product research is going to be AliExpress. And this one I don't use so often. However, you can find really good things here as well if you are looking for specific products. So, for example, what you can do is you can scrape niches by just typing in keywords. And if you type in a keyword like dog, you're going to see a bunch of dog products immediately. So here you can actually select how the order of the products you're going to see is. And I would always go by orders. In Germany, it's called Bestellung, basically. Then it's going to be the top ordered ones on the very top. And you're going to see which product worked the best. You can check for sure if this product has a proven concept, and if you see a bunch of orders, you know that it has. However, you don't know 100% if it's actually a proven concept from Facebook or from TikTok or from wherever, okay? So it's important that you check later on, again, if that product was actually advertised on Facebook. And like that, you can see a bunch of pretty good products immediately and can start selling them if they fit all the criteria. And obviously, it's not going to be just like typing in dog. You're gonna have to think about like keywords which are similar. So, for example, you can type in puppy, and you're probably going to see different things which are like similar in the category, but different products. And you're going to see a lot of different products by just typing in random keywords connected to the niche. Obviously, if you're done with one niche, I would always go niche by niche, and I would go through one niche, scrape it down, find all the good products in there, and then go to the next niche and basically keep searching there. So on AliExpress, it's pretty simple. You can go super complicated and go to like the dropshipping center or whatever in AliExpress, but this is more than enough. Just going through niches and having an understanding of what a good product is, and then actually finding those products is going to be really, really valuable to you if you have an understanding of what good criteria are. That's that for the AliExpress method, and let's jump into the next one. Okay, so this method is going to be a little bit of a different one. I don't know if you've heard about it, but it's called AdSpy, and it's a really good way of searching products on here. So this is a platform which is called AdSpy. It's a really good tool to actually use to find competitors and find people who are like basically doing Facebook ads. So what this tool does is it finds every ad which was ever posted on Facebook with keywords. So for example, if you type in dog, you're going to find all the Facebook ads which were ever posted on Facebook which have the keyword dog. Now obviously it's not going to track everything. The concept of it is it's going to track 100%. However, that's not manageable. They have like way less than 100% of the ads tracked. However, it's a lot of them, so it's more than enough. So right off the bat, you have to pay for this tool. It costs $150 per month. We give it to all of our students for free. However, this is a great way to do product research, and it's for sure worth the money, okay? So, let me show you how to actually use it. The very first thing you have to do is you click on dates and then likes. And after that, you can actually start with the typing in keywords. The next thing you have to do is go to technologies and type in Shopify, and then go to things like, for example, seen between, select the last couple of months, and that's going to basically only show you ads which are very recent. Obviously with the technology Shopify, it's going to only show you ads which are connected to Shopify, and order by likes. That's going to sort everything so the top liked products are on the top. Then you also have to go down on the likes here. You don't want to have like super saturated products with like millions of likes, so you go down here to, let's say, as an example, 50,000. Obviously you can like play around with this as much as possible, because the more you play around with it, the more freedom you have and the more choice you have from the products, okay? And after all those things are selected, you just type in keywords here. Again, for sake of the example, we're going to use dog. We immediately see a bunch of dog ads which were posted in the last couple of months. And for example, this one, some kind of dog grooming tool. Basically this thing, it's a decent product, and we're gonna go down on this, basically scroll as much as possible till we have good products. And here again, you can type in puppy, you can type in similar keywords and go really, really in depth on that. And again, scrape through all the niches you can, and also play around with all of this. So play around with the seen between thing. Sometimes go super broad, don't type in anything. Sometimes go down or up with the likes. The goal here is just to see as many things as possible. There is no right or wrong setting here. The main thing is that you sort by likes, and you can even sort by like things like wow, for example. But the main thing is that you sort by something like wow or like likes or something like that. And also have technology Shopify. With the rest, you can always play around, okay? So the next way you can actually do research is a very unknown method, and I'm gonna reveal it to you here. Basically, how you do it is, first of all, you go to AliExpress or you go to suppliers which you've worked with or talked to or whatever you did. So you can actually text them and ask them, hey, which products right now work the best for you? Which products right now, how much sales do you make on which products? And then you're gonna see that a lot of products will be actually revealed to you by bigger suppliers. Some suppliers are actually confidential, and you should, by the way, the people you actually start working with should be not the ones which reveal products to you, because if they reveal products to you, they're also going to reveal products to others, and you don't want that. So don't work with them. However, you can find products like that, because if you find like those suppliers which don't really care and just tell you that, then you're basically sure that that product is a winner already. It has a proven concept. It works for somebody. Okay. So you have to text them on AliExpress and move them over really quick on WhatsApp or Skype or whatever it is. Because on AliExpress, there's gonna text back super slow, and it's really important to get them over to another platform. That's crucial. And after that, you can start talking to them, like ask them for a couple of prices on like specific products, and then also ask them, hey, you probably have a lot of sales, can you tell me something which is working right now? I really want to work with you. And yeah, that's a great way to find proven concept products immediately. And that's that. And the last thing I want to tell you here is you have to keep your eyes open when you walk around town, like looking at products, looking at like things you see on the street. Keep an eye out for products, okay? Whenever you're in a store, you're gonna see things which you never saw before and which could spark your attention, or could spark your attention in terms of the criteria I gave you before. So again, it doesn't matter where you find a product. The only thing that matters is that you find it and identify it as a winning product. So if you see something in a regular store and you like it a lot, then that's a great way to start selling that if it fits all the other criteria. Because as a matter of fact, you're gonna see a lot of dropshipping products in regular stores, and you're gonna be surprised how many people are sourcing AliExpress orders to their local stores and selling them there, okay? That's a thing which a lot of people do, and it's similar to dropshipping, but it's basically not Facebook ads, but local marketing. So again, I told you all the places you can find products, and I also told you what to look out for. There's really no excuse anymore for you to not test a product in the next week, okay? So at least do that, follow all the criteria, do a lot of product research, find at least like 30 to 40 products until you test something, and then go ahead and actually test that, okay? The other thing I want to talk about here is my mentoring program. So if you like the way I explain things, if you like the way I basically explain to you how dropshipping works in general, and if you like this video, then maybe this could be something for you. Basically, I'm currently opening up 15 spots for new students, and after that, I'm gonna close the program for the month, and next month, maybe I'm gonna open it again. However, I am coaching people one-on-one. Okay, it's going to be a full program from product research to store and ad creation to Facebook ads testing to scaling to branding. All the contacts I have, I'm going to give them to you. I'm going to give you the suppliers I'm working with, the video editors, the store creators. I'm going to look over all the products you find, and I'm going to tell you which ones are good, which ones are bad. I'm basically going to give you the whole rundown from A to Z in dropshipping. Okay, so it's going to be all one-on-one. You're going to have multiple calls with me personally, one-on-one. You're going to have me on WhatsApp. It's going to be fully tailored to your needs, and it doesn't really matter if you're in the beginning, if you didn't even start, if you're super advanced, if you already make like 6-7 figures. It doesn't really matter, because I had a lot of clients in each individual field. I'm basically able to help out everybody because I have this overview over so many people at the same time and see exactly what's working for them. Okay, so for me, through the program, I've learned so much. So for me as one person, it's impossible to test as many things as me and all the students combined, okay? And because of this like kind of matrix overview I have over all the stores, I see exactly what's good and what's bad, and how we evolve this strategy to a point over the last like 4 years where it would never be if I would have done it only by myself. Okay, at this point, we have a lot of 7-figure students, we have a lot of 6-figure students, and I've already coached over 100 people in dropshipping. So basically, I know my shit when it comes to dropshipping, and I also know my shit when it comes to coaching dropshipping, because those two things are very different. Some people are great at doing dropshipping, but they cannot explain, okay? And over the last 2 years, I actually only specifically did the coaching to be really good at explaining things and basically developing that skill as well. So if you're interested in that, click the link below the video and sign up for a free consultation session with me personally. It's totally free, and we're gonna see if we are both a good fit for the program, and then we can actually start working long term. Also, throughout the whole call, you can ask me all the questions you want specifically about dropshipping. And if either me or you is gonna think that this cooperation is not gonna be a good fit, we're gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna answer the questions you want, and we're basically gonna stop it at that point. So again, 15 people are gonna get enrolled this month. And if you want to be one of them, click the link below, sign up for a free consultation with me personally. And yeah, hopefully see you in that call. Take care.